much as a school bus. The name emblazoned along the side of this menacing two-wheeled beast says it all. It's the monster motorbike from hell, designed and built in Perth, Australia by stunt driver Ray Bowman, where it's been wowing fans with its cars and caravan-crushing capabilities. The monster motorbike is powered by a Detroit diesel truck engine and 6-speed Allison automatic, and uses a 2-speed Eaton differential from a road train to drive a massive chain on each side of the 1-meter wide rear wheel. World's biggest cross-country vehicle, Paul Heavy Mover HM80. With an unladen weight of up to 29 tons, the Heavy Mover is offered in 4 weight classes, with which a total weight of up to 80 tons can be transported. In actual use, it may well actually be much more than this. The chassis with the cabin borrowed from the Mercedes Actros makes it really wide. The tire dimensions of 29.5 by 25 requires such a large wheel housing that on the first level, you can practically walk around the cabin on a footbridge. The almost 2-meter tall tires, one of which alone, without rims, weighs almost 600 kilos, are normally used on mining vehicles. World's biggest bridge girder, erection monster machine, Bridge Girder SLJ 932. A bridge needs to be built, so time to bust out the cranes, right? Not so fast. A Chinese company has built a machine that is a creative way of setting girders into place. The SLJ 932, made by the Beijing Wowjoint Machinery Company, is a 580-ton, 300-foot long, and 24-foot wide mega machine that looks more like a train than a crane and acts a lot like a Stretch Armstrong action figure. Instead of using a stationary or crawler crane to lift the girder of a bridge from the ground and drop it in its place, the SLJ 932 drives the girder onto the previously placed girder, slowly extends its arms to the next support platform, pushes the girder towards the front of the machine, and then lowers it into place. The biggest helicopter in the world, the MiL Mi-26. The MiL Mi-26 is a Soviet-Russian heavy transport helicopter. In service with civilian and military operators, it is the largest and most powerful helicopter to have gone into production. The Mi-26 was designed as a heavy-lift helicopter for military and civil use, and was to replace earlier Mi-6 and Mi-12 heavy-lift helicopters, with twice the cabin space and payload of the Mi-6, then the world's largest and fastest production helicopter. The primary purpose was to move military equipment like 13 metric ton amphibious armored personnel carriers and mobile ballistic missiles to remote locations after delivery by military transport planes such as the Antonov An-22 or the Ilyushin Il-76. The biggest monster truck in the world, Bigfoot 5. Completed in the summer of 1986 and designed exclusive for use with 10-foot tall Firestone Tundra tires. Bigfoot 5 debuted at the 1986 Fall Jamboree in Indianapolis and set the record for the tallest, widest, and heaviest pickup truck in the world. Mostly used as a display vehicle at Bigfoot's headquarters, it started as a customer's truck and was purchased a few years later. The original 1974 body was removed in 1989, and a current year was put in its place. The old body was placed on a waiting frame and used as a shop truck at the Bigfoot shop. The original body is now privately owned by Eli Mann and is being restored. The truck resides at the St. Louis Bigfoot 4x4 store. The largest dump truck in the world, Liebherr T282B. The Liebherr T282B is an off-highway, ultra-class, rigid-frame, two-axle, diesel-electric, AC powertrain haul truck designed and manufactured by the Liebherr Mining Equipment Company. The T282B is Liebherr's largest, highest payload capacity haul truck, offering the world the second largest haul truck payload capacities in the world, up to 400 short tons. Only recently being bested by newcomer Belaz with their behemoth model 75710, with a staggering 496-ton capacity. One of the largest land vehicles in the world, Bagger 288. Bagger 288, built by the German company Krupp for the energy and mining firm Rheinbaum, is a bucket wheel excavator or mobile strip mining machine. When its construction was completed in 1978, Bagger 288 superseded NASA's Crawler transporter, used to carry the Space Shuttle and Apollo Saturn V launch vehicle, as the largest land vehicle in the world at 13,500 tons. NASA's Crawler transporter still remains the largest self-powered land vehicle in the world, since bucket wheel excavators are powered by an external power source. The Bagger 288 was built for the job of removing overburden before coal mining at the Hambach strip mine in Germany. It can excavate 240,000 tons of coal, or 240,000 cubic meters of overburden daily, the equivalent of a football field dug to 30 meters deep. The coal produced in one day fills 2,400 coal wagons. The excavator is up to 220 meters long and approximately 96 meters high. The Bagger's operation requires 16.56 megawatts of externally supplied electricity. It can travel 2 to 10 meters per minute. The chassis of the main section is 46 meters wide and sits on 3 rows of 4 Caterpillar track assemblies, each 3.8 meters wide. The large surface area of the tracks means the ground pressure of the Bagger 288 is very small. This allows the excavator to travel over gravel, earth, and even grass without leaving a significant track. It has a minimum turning radius of approximately 100 meters. World's largest pole scraper, KTEC 1263 ADT. According to KTEC, the 1263 ADT is the world's largest earth-moving scraper with a heaped capacity of 63 cubic yards, an emptied tare weight of 61,000 pounds. It was enhanced from an extra 9 cubic yard capacity that comes from a 15¼ foot long bucket and larger gate belly to contain more material. The most powerful crawler crane in the world, Liebherr LR13000. With the LR13000, the most powerful crawler crane in the world of conventional design, Liebherr is clearly extending its range of crawler cranes and steadily upwards. The most important area of operations for the new LR13000 will be in the power station construction sector. With nuclear power stations of the latest generation in particular, the lifting of extremely heavy individual items is essential, while pre-assembled modules also have to be lifted as complete units, and that also drives the unit weights upwards. But in refineries too, there is an increasing demand for industrial columns weighing 1.5 tons and with lengths of 100 meters to be erected. The machine is also needed for the pre-assembly of offshore steel structures, such as oil platforms. The new LR13000 from Liebherr is the only crawler crane in this size class, which can work without derrick ballast. This is achieved by an extremely powerful slewing ring, developed and manufactured by Liebherr themselves. The largest truck in the world, Caterpillar 797B. The Caterpillar 797B is an off-highway ultra-class 2-axle mechanical powertrain haul truck developed and manufactured by Caterpillar Incorporated in the United States, specifically for high-production mining and heavy-duty construction applications worldwide. The 797B is the second generation of the 797 series. The 797B was introduced to the public in spring of 2002 and first entered service with a customer in October of 2002. The 797B remained in production until December 2009, when Caterpillar started full production on the 797B's successor, the 797F. While it was in production, the 797B was Caterpillar's largest, highest payload capacity haul truck model.